Everyone, how are you doing today? I hope that you're doing well. So, what's the good word for the day? I can tell you that the feedback that's been coming about all of us being in a sense of chaos right now, that as we were walking along the path that we were already on, an unexpected chaos came and took us over. And for me, I've learned from you that I'm not alone in this. As unexpected and as isolated as I felt in my solitude of this situation, you have reached out to share with me that I'm not alone, and you've asked for prayers and you've been praying with me and for me. And that alone is what we are called to do as believers, is stand together. But today I wanted to share with something that the key to making it through difficult situations, thanks be to the Lord that I have surrendered my life to Him, is that I continue to seek God even when I don't understand. So the key to getting through these seasons is that I don't have any answers, but I know that God does. And so He may not tell me everything, because let's face it, I would try to control it and mold it and make it fit to what I want, instead of allowing God to use this situation and this trial to mold me into what He wants me to be molded in, and to gain the character that I'm going to need for the next season in my life. But I also need to know that faith is a powerful word, so powerful that God has a definition for us in Hebrews, and that's really what I want to share with you today. Is a good word is really faith, and I'm in Hebrews 11, and so I just want to read this to you. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Faith is the confidence that what we hope for will actually happen. It gives us assurance about things we cannot see." Verse 2, "Through their faith, the people in days of old earned a good reputation." So God is trying to say that in the Bible, these people that we read about in the Bible, they earned a good reputation. Imagine, this is God saying they earned a good reputation according to Him through their faith. So it wasn't by anything that they could see. It wasn't by anything that they could wrap their hands around. It wasn't anything of their known. It was, again, the confidence that what they were hoping for would actually happen. So, verse 3, "By faith, we understand that the entire universe was formed at God's command, and that what we now see did not come from anything that can be seen." So remember, in Genesis, God spoke the world into existence. He breathed life into Adam. So if you choose to be a believer of Jesus Christ, and you choose to believe that God is the sovereign creator of the universe, and if you surrendered your life to the lordship of Jesus Christ, that means that you believe His word and you follow His word, then this is good news. Because the rest of the Hebrews goes like this in chapter 11. "It was by faith Abel brought a more acceptable offering to God than Cain. It was by faith that Enoch was taken up to heaven without even dying. It was by faith that Noah built a boat, a large boat, to save his family from the flood. It was by faith that Abraham obeyed when God had called to him to leave his home and go to another land that God would actually give to him as his inheritance. It was by faith that even Sarah was able to have a child, and she was barren and she was too old. It was by faith that Abraham offered up Isaac as a sacrifice when God was testing him." And it keeps going on. It was by faith that Joseph, it was by faith that Job, it was by faith. It was by faith that you will get through this trial and this tribulation, and you will have a testimony to share that will be impactful not only to your life, not only to those around you, but to those that you will continue to share the good news about. It was by faith that you believed God's word. You took it and you honored it and you stood still. Be still and know that He is God. Stop striving. Stop worrying. Cease and assist is what we call it here in this earth. Cease and assist God by having faith in His word that He will do what He said He promised He would do. He's faithful. So the good word today, Shelley. by your faith. It will be by your faith that you come out of this. It will be by your faith in God that He will deliver to you. What will He deliver? That what we hoped for will actually happen. What I hope for, what I write about all the time, chapter 42 of the book of Job will be fulfilled in all of its fullness. Have your faith. Don't let go just because you don't see it. What does it say? It says, through their faith, the people in the days of old earned a good reputation. Shelley, through your faith, you will earn a good reputation. The good word today, don't give up. Stand in your faith. Keep standing no matter how long it takes. God doesn't have the same clock that we have. Stand in your faith. Stand in your faith and earn that good reputation with God. It doesn't matter here on this earth. That's for your testimony, but it's not for anything other than that. I hope this meant something for you today. It meant a lot for me. Keep smiling, keep sharing kindness, keep turning that cheek. How many times does God say? 70 times 7, and keep on counting. Keep loving others as much as you love yourself, and I'll see you.